Hey guys, if you've been watching, you'll know that we've taken delivery of our new Yonder G-Shell. This thing is an absolute weapon and it is time to get out and give it its maiden voyage. If you haven't seen the walkthrough video, I'll put a little link up on the screen now. Go over and check that out, but let's hit the road and get stuck into seeing how this bad boy performs.
Good morning, trippers. Welcome back to another episode. We are going to take you on our shakedown trip this time. So we've booked in for the weekend. It's a long weekend down at Racecourse Beach. It's about probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours drive from where we are now, depending on traffic. So let's see how the van goes. We're so excited to take it away for the first time, give it a test out and let you know how it goes. So let's get into it.
So she's been a red hot minute, but finally got the new Yonder hooked up behind the big girl. Everyone's ready to go, so let's get stuck into it and get down there. Let's get this weekend started.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt and feel the breeze, but in my
well, traffic was actually pretty good, considering it's a long weekend. I thought it would be much worse, but maybe everyone might have come down last night. But so we're here, we're at the Tasman, what is it, Tasman Park, Tasman Holiday Park. It's actually run by Big Four, so we're going to check in and find our spot. And it's meant to be 35 today, but it's like 23 and windy, which is very typical of us going anywhere. But yeah, let's get checked in and see where we are. Oh yeah, so we're in site 272, which is us right here. So now we just got to get this monstrosity through the caravan park and see if we can get on there. Well, as we said many a times, one of the disadvantages of having a big rig is when you get to caravan parks, you can be a bit squeezy, but yeah, we'll see. So we made it in, squeezed onto the side all right. Got a little bit to spare, but yeah, so I had a sausage sizzle. I don't know if I'm just thinking this is a bit weird, but they had a sausage sizzle at the camp kitchen. It is about 20 past 12 and they've stopped serving. I don't know, that just seems a bit weird to me, but anyway. And yeah, not sure if we mentioned this before, but we only booked yesterday, so we got the last site in the caravan park. There is not another site left, so we couldn't really be too picky about what we picked. But anyway, this one's worked out pretty much perfect. It was nice and easy to get onto, and yeah, but got the very last one. So note to self, don't try to book bloody caravan sites on a long weekend on the day before. Yeah, so now we're just organising a bit of lunch before we get cracking on with the day and see what we can do. The weather's a little bit lousy, but that's not going to stop us. So just remember that we don't have the awning rafters up on the van. Haven't even got around to that. So while the kids bust out some board games, I'm going to try and mount that. The only thing is, I'm not quite tall enough to reach up there. So finally see even the little step, or I'll be on the chairs or something. Yeah, I'll get that on, and hope that way if the wind comes up, the awning's a little bit more protected. So what a bloody day. We haven't stopped. Boys are still off doing stuff. One of them's in a van having a bit of a rest. Hayley's having a bit of a rest. I'm just going down to check out the beach. See what she looks like. The weather's good, no wind, but it's yeah, been a big one. Been a while. Like I said, we've been pulled up at a mate's house for a while and haven't been doing a whole lot. So yeah, to get out and give the van a shakedown run has been very good. Looking a little bit rough, which isn't ideal. I was hoping to get a late arvo surfing or maybe a fish, but might be just drinking James Squires instead. But yeah, so this is a Racecourse Beach. And obviously on the other side of this point is another beach, which on their day has really good surf down here, but today's not one of them. Yeah, so I think we've well, we had the crispy twirly potatoes on a stick man with it. I forgot to film it, but we had them for dinner, so they were bloody delicious. 4 different flavours. But yeah, so I think we're going to just have a few quiet ones of Savo and make it early night, I reckon. So again, happy Australia Day to everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow. Rightio, morning peeps. It's the next morning, it's Saturday. Yeah, so if you watched our video last week where we put the walkthrough of our new van up, you would have noticed we had no cooking ability in the van. But yeah, so this is how we do it. We have the air fryer, just a portable Kmart induction, kettle over there. Don't mind the dirty dishes. It's we didn't feel like doing them yesterday, but yeah, so basically everything I is just portable. Yeah, still does take a bit of a workaround because the power into the van all runs through that one plug. You can only do a maximum of 15 amps, and with the EnerDrive setup we have, the charger actually chews a fair chunk of that because it's a 100 amp charger. It's a pretty big charger. So but yeah, so we may do, it's just, and we do exactly the same off grid with the battery bank and the solar and what we've got. We can run all this, no dramas. Yeah, so if you're wondering, if you watched last week, how we go about it, that's it. Plus we've got the Ziggy up the front, which the weather's a bit miserable outside at the moment, so I just didn't feel like pulling that out and standing out there, so we're doing it all in here. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna have some bacon, eggs, hash browns the boys have put on order, and then we'll get stuck into our day.
So we're just heading into Bateman's Bay, and why are we doing this? Well, one, it's not a very good day today, but oh, these boys, I don't know about you guys, but their clothes do not last one little bit. So Jet comes back from jumping on the jumping pillow last night and another ripped shirt. Came back from playing footy with some kids on Christmas, or around Christmas time when we were at the Christmas carols, ripped shirt. So we get down here and the boys don't have any clothes. They're very, very hard wearing on their clothes. So we just come in, we're gonna go into Kmart or somewhere, whatever we can find in Bateman's Bay anyway.
Find the cheapest bloody thing they can, because when they get ripped off them I won't care as much.
No, okay, cranky pants. So yeah, we're gonna see what's in Bateman's Bay, have a look around. I think they do have a Kmart, so we might head there first, but yeah, off to buy some more clothes.
So one thing Bateman's Bay definitely is not, is ram parking friendly. Far out. We can't fit under the underground, and the bloody parking spots there are way too tight. So parked across in the behind the bank. We got told by a local that it was sweet, so we'll see if we come back to a towed car or not. You know, we're gonna find these boys some shirts. Alright, so we got some shirts, way too many shirts, and some shoes for Jacks to go back to school with, and the boys got their hair chopped, tied up, yeah, back to school. We're still hanging out and about, so they're back to school for a little bit. And yeah, now it's just about lunchtime. Bloody hell, what we're going to do is eat. It always just seems to be time to eat.
Yes, it does.
Time goes by way too quickly.
I think we might go find somewhere on the water, because there's a couple of places down there on the water and we'll have a nice view.
Yeah, Beto's right on the Caravans river? No, anyway, it's on the river. Yeah, so anyway, let's go find some food, and it looks like the sun's coming out, so then we'll go back to the park and probably go for a swim, check out the surf. But yeah, anyway, that's our morning done and dusted. It's afternoon already. So we're back at camp, sun's out, a little bit breezy, but we're off to the pool, I think. Us and the 7,000 other people. If Jet would stop whistling in my camera, that'll be amazing. Now, yeah, so I got all we needed to get. The boys have clothes, shoes. Can't find how to get into the van, but yeah. I'm going to check the beach, but I think it's going to be miserable, so we're going to go up for a swim. So the beach was a bust. She's blowing a gale. Question: anyone that's got any of these hooded beach towels, if you know of a female one that has a zip in it, or if you've got one, where'd you get it from? Hayley wants one, and we can't seem to find them. So if you've got a hooded beach towel with a zip, let us know. yeah, so we're just heading up to the pool. Thought while we're going, I'll give you a bit of a lay of the land and look around the park. So we're just over the back here, and there are some killer cabins right along the beachfront. No idea how much they are, but yeah, just some killer cabins. Swing over this way. So the pool over here. It's got a slide for the kids. Then these are all AstroTurf sites. I'm just going to swing around. Yeah, so these are all AstroTurf sites. They got a lot of sites here. More cabins. There's heaps of cabins. So if you're into the cabin life, this is your place. Yeah, have a look over here at the pool, and you can see down over the back here they've got a playground, jumping pillow. I think there's actually 2 jumping pillows. Another playground just next to the pool. That blue shed over there, that is a camp kitchen. And then up over near reception they've got tennis courts, basketball courts. Yeah, pretty much everything you need. So she's a banger. It's not the cheapest of parks. What did we pay? We paid 137 a night for the first 2 nights and 80 something for the third, I mean. Minimum 3 nights stay, but it is a long weekend, so kind of to be expected. I'm not sure if it's like that all the time. But
for 2 adults, 2 children, I'll add.
Yeah, like that for 2 adults, 2 children. And like I've mentioned, we managed to scam the last park, so the last spot in the park, so can't be real picky when you're booking a few hours before the long weekend. So anyway, we're going into the pool. I'm not going to film in there because there's people everywhere and kids and whatnot, so yeah, we'll go and enjoy a bit of time in the water. How was the swim, dear?
Yeah, it was pretty chilly.
We're clearly getting way too old because we put our feet in and went, nah, not today.
But besides all the murkiness in the water, it was turning me a bit off too.
Yeah, 6,000
like
people's worth of sun cream and
whatever.
Grossness, kids' grossness. So, you know, kids had a dip. Looks like the donate man set up to give some red hot cinnamon donuts. Prawn man over there, might give him a run. Yeah, so we're off to get some donuts soon.
4:30.
Yeah, 4:30. It's 4 o'clock now.
Gosh, they know how to make you spend money.
What do you do? What do you do? About to get run down by a bike, but yeah, so I'll go back now. I might have a chill for a sec. It's been a pretty big weekend considering we've done not much.
Yeah.
We've got our donuts. Oh, bloody delicious they were too. But I know we banged on quite a bit about the power and whatnot and cooking in the truck, but another advantage is in situations like this, we've got the boys playing some games here, we're playing too, but we've got dinner on. But we can have dinner cooking just here and still be part of the game and hanging out and not be locked inside. I mean, we've got the kitchen just there. We've got the awning side kitchen in the new van, which we did in the old one too. But yeah, I know, it just keeps you out here with everyone and outside. So we've got plenty of power and wanted to do it. So why not?
What a beautiful morning it is here. We've just come down to the beach and it is gorgeous. It did rain a little bit last night, so the sand's a little bit wet. But have a look at this beach. It's just so good to have some nice sunny weather instead of the clouds and the rain. But Daniel's just going to pop the drone up, give you a look at the aerial of the area and the caravan park. So we'll give you a look at that, but while we're doing that, we're going to go for a walk down the end here. There's some rocks down here, there's some rock pools, and we're going to go and see what we can see. We're just doing a little bit of exploring around the area. We're staying at Racecourse Beach, which is just near Bawley Point, and we're going for a drive, or we have gone for a drive, and we're coming up to Kyola boat ramp. So we'll give you a look at the boat ramp down here. We used to spend a little bit of time down here, Daniel mainly as a kid, but yeah, it looks like a beautiful day to be in the water.
Yeah, if you've never come down to this area, so Bawley Point, Racecourse Beach, there's Kyola, Merry Beach, Pretty Beach. The place is absolutely amazing. It's very, very popular now, but yeah, nice protected areas for people, for kids to swim. Then you got lots of good surfing options, good fishing. Yeah, just a killer area. I'm just going to park the car. But yeah, absolutely amazing down here. Like Hayley said, I used to come down here with some best mates and my parents, and for many, many years. But yeah, you got Pigeon House Mountains not that far from here. If you're into a good climb, you can climb Pigeon House Mountain. We've actually done a video where we climbed up Pigeon House on the Voyage channel actually. But yeah, so banger area. So if you're looking for somewhere that you probably haven't thought of, check out this area. It's wicked. It's starting to come up too, so there's a couple of restaurants and whatnot down here now if you're into eating out.
And it's only a short drive in from like the main highway, so yeah, just turn off left at the highway towards the ocean and
Terminal turn off.
Yeah, it's not that far in, so not a big detour.
But no, awesome area, absolutely awesome. Yeah, so if you're a bit of a surfer like myself, it's not quite doing it today, but just out off this point here, absolutely wicked waves too when the surf's high enough. Some of the best surfing spots I've ever been to are down here. I can see one right here. And I was going to say that there is quite often some big stingrays here. I can see one in the water, but he's a little bit far out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you. Well, I know this because I was diving one year and ended up right on top of one and scared the crap out of me. But I'll see if I can get out there and show him. Oh, hang on. Old man knees aren't really going to like this, but oh, without falling over. A little bit of a rocky break. Whoa. Get out. If the camera goes everywhere, it's because I've come a buster on these rocks. Oh, let's go. There's one over here. Just down in the water here. I don't know how deep it is. Another one coming just over here. I don't know how deep it is to get in. I don't have bloody swimmers on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with these ones too, you can feed them if you've got a bit of stuff. They will come up to you and eat. But they're pretty cool. But yeah, like we said, absolutely stunner area down here. This is Bawley Point. So actually Bawley Point itself is way down there, but my little jump wharf just there, and just over here, I don't know if the sun's going to affect it, but if you can see just along here, that little wave that's breaking there, it's a pretty infamous wave. It's called Guillotines. It breaks in about half a foot of water. It's pretty cool. We used to surf there a lot when I was younger. Now I'm old and sensible, not so much. But yeah, so how's the water? Pretty nice little protected beach, good fishing down off here. You get some good squid and stuff. So yeah, this place is pretty cool. It's like I said, it's very popular, but you make do with what you got to do. So, oh, Jackson looks like he's going down for a jump, or maybe just going for a look. Going for a jump? Right, I might go down and we'll film Jack's going for a jump. Right, so you'd know, if you've been following along for a while, you would know that if there's something to jump off, our kids are going to jump off it. So obviously they've seen this in there into it, so I'll get down there and watch them jump off this little wharf. She's not the highest thing they've ever jumped off, but the water underneath it looks bloody stunning. Yeah. The old pluggers aren't really it for jumping around rocks, but I haven't busted myself yet. 2, 3, go. So the boys reckon the water's absolutely freezing, so glad the old man didn't try to get in, but yeah, that's a bit of fun anyway.
I'm gonna do it!
The hardest part is getting up off the rocks out here. Righto guys, that's the end of that one. We've just a little shakedown trip for the new van, which as we expected, everything went seamlessly, not an issue, which we're super stoked about, but we're all hooked up, had an amazing weekend. Now go and fight the traffic. We're leaving a little bit late, so hopefully that's all gone, but yeah, otherwise, if you haven't already, hit that like button if you liked the episode. Jump up and subscribe to the channel, really helps us out, and otherwise we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching guys.